Hello and welcome to Real Estate Guys, RubyPorch.com podcast 7th episode. Many of you have asked whether home prices drop in 2023 in Florida. We'll talk about it on this podcast. So let's get started. One of the safest investments you can make is real estate. Although stocks and bonds have the potential to be relatively safe investments, their value could drop overnight. In this way, real estate is viewed as a physical asset that still has value over time despite price fluctuations. While talking about Florida housing market overview, Florida is large, with a total area of more than 65,000 square miles. Real estate is a hyper-local sector, so it's crucial to keep that in mind in order to gauge the level of buying and selling activity across the state. Just look at the statistics and trends in the Florida home market. The state's median sale price in September 2022 was $403,880. That's over $25,000 more than the national median and a rise of roughly 14% from the previous year. Buyers typically made full payment of the stated price in September 2021. However, purchasers paid over 97.2% of the initial list price in September 2022, demonstrating that buyers are becoming more powerful in the market. According to research from Closing Corp., the typical closing fees in the state account for 2.3% of the purchase price. Therefore, the additional expenditures for title insurance, transfer taxes, appraisal fees, and other expenses on a $400,000 transaction come to $9,200. Speaking about our main subject, Florida's housing market predictions for 2023, all around the nation, economists concur that the economy is currently in a recession. The nation's economy has slowed down, and during the following year, property prices are anticipated to decline significantly. Economists also concur, though, that Florida is totally free from this. This is due to the fact that Florida real estate prices have kept rising despite the state's overall economy suffering. The average price of a home in the United States is predicted to fall in the upcoming year, which will result in higher average home prices in Florida. In light of this, now is the ideal time to invest in local real estate. Before making any significant decisions, it can be helpful to consider the rate of return you can expect from your investment if you're considering buying a rental property. The average rental cost in the area can be easily computed to get this rate. While the same apartment in Orlando will only net you about $1,181, the average apartment rental in Miami is about $2,227. In comparison to other cities in Florida, Miami is a better city to invest in rental property because of this. However, over the past few years, these prices have increased. Just to touch on the seller's side, is the Sunshine State currently experiencing a buyer's market or a seller's market? Actually, neither, really. Here, a lack of available inventory gives the seller the upper hand, while rising mortgage rates result in fewer eligible buyers and more closings at prices below the asking price, giving buyers some negotiating power. The majority of you were then asked which city you wanted to invest in. In Florida, there are a ton of different cities to consider investing in. Miami and Tampa are the two most well-liked choices, but there are a few additional locations that guarantee even greater returns on your investment. For instance, the cost of living is significantly greater in this Florida town of Jensen Beach. In this city, a residence costs on average $671,681. However, you might anticipate receiving about $2,763 in rent each month. The crucial point is that this rental income equates to an annual return on investment of about 5%. Hence, the principal query: does now make sense to buy? Yes, in many instances, Florida's housing market is currently slowing down but not stopping or even collapsing. Nevertheless, many analysts predict that the housing market may slow down in 2023 as a result of excessive speculation, home costs that are too high for the typical American, and a number of other problems. Crash predictions have long been made, albeit they are not always accurate. It's possible that 2023 will instead experience significantly higher maxima, especially in the early spring and/or second half of the year. In that case, it would make sense to buy now while the real estate bull market is experiencing a brief downturn. So to conclude, Florida appears to be the exception, with the real estate market appearing to be slowing down everywhere. The Florida home market is expected to grow again in 2023, with numerous advantages for all state residents. Are you considering downsizing and relocating to Florida? Contact information is provided in the description, and we are happy to help. The episode has come to an end. Thanks for watching, and I sincerely hope you learned something. See you next time.